trying to persuade the prince that he should do his duty, and to impress him, takes on his multi-armed form and says, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds." I suppose we all thought that, one way or another.
I'm so sick of the mundane shit. Won't take any from a mundane bitch. Whoever can buy a one-way ticket to get the fuck out like a sex assist. You playing dick if you messing with it. Step in where I kept weapons. Come wine fist, run fake quick. I swung blade tips to get just another bloodstained fit. Lap lava from the earth, man on my tongue ain't lit. Song sustain, slugs the brains, your lungs in pain from huffing pain. You must have thing, but your veins get tools like fucking bang. Blood rush it, gang dump the drum and slump your game. When I jump that aim and buck and bang, I give them a bang for a book of silence. Go touch the pavement, slap her for talking like shush. I'm thinking on how to hush the nation. Fuck the racist monster baby out to hellfire. Swell eyes, call me the brain, I'm bringing it tough from the bell fry. Call me a heathen, I got to guess why. Is it because I'm a half-breed atheist that don't belong to the 12 tribes of the religion that had to sell lies? Boys, it's real life, but body I'm still might just wanna be the chill type, but instead I'm the ill guy. Wanna make horror movies into real life. When I push they drill right, do your squeal pipe till I get justified enough to feel nice. Got the best of both worlds. Tell Miley was good, but nigga don't turn to the wolves and don't know about what is really good. See, I just did that, broke that into a metaphor, punchline relevant to pop culture references. Then use the same two words and made two separate phrases, meaning different cases, but still tying it back to the basic topic and statement. Like the one that was made about that bitch who got paid to turn on the fans who would come to her aid, so she got a front on the stage for a bucket. She played, she got played, she got it fucked up. But what you saying? I'm just saying. What does it matter? Might chatter. I'd rather go make a record for dancers. The steppers are always feeling the pressure, competing with lessers, just defectors and pampers who set for disrespect to our legacy. Let me be the devil's advocate that makes valid sense. It's the magic tricks we call this fame and extravagance. Ain't no CEO advocate can adequately actually pimp the practices enough to give a half a shit to teach us how for this rapping shit. For the talent, either got it or you don't. Who makes it out of this counts entirely on who already established it like a gamble. So what matter it make? Burn my perspective like getting tagged with some mace. So in this industry I grasp and I brace, and I hope for the best, expecting the baddest mistakes. But what's that's having I take other than selling my soul out for cannibal savage, placing a position of power, presented our political parties and patterns of patriotic false prophets. Gotta Allah Yahweh yo Muhammad, fuck 'em, I promise you don't need a doctor, just common sense that God does not fucking exist. And if he did, then the answers wouldn't be answered by men in the book with the doctrine of godlessness. Sins that the ominous while begging for promises. You made the author of prominence, regarding astonishment over some holy reconnaissance that watches suspicious shit. Call life in the sentence us for eternity, down to the opposite. So if God does exist, this is my promise that hope for a judgment when it finally comes to sit upon that throne on humans that bought into it. I can pimp slap the dog shit out of that benevolent parliament on my way out of the gates into the darkness with each middle finger aimed at the fucking moderates who live in purgatory, sipping for profit off of this retarded bit. But the religion debate, we commonly bargain with this, taken for granted. So go and get gone with it. In any populist or so-called progressive acknowledgement, it was never meant for a race or religion. You Christian or Protestant, but all it is a target for subject to follow it. No, that's not the only part of it. Either that or some liberal things. I'm standing beside them cause I said fuck the conservative. Tried it, almost causing a riot the moment I say we divided. Fuck Trump and for Biden, for Clinton, for Bush's Kamala, fuck all of these pirates. I pray for the news so the world will be silent. Put us in ghettos and ask me why are we violent? If I am not a product of my environment, then why am I always trying to get out of it? Even when I was a kid exposed to sex and drugs and misogyny. Like giving a role in the film to a whore who did it for promises, signed off to offices with back alley talks to get out of this life we were already bottled in. But just like the sex worker metaphor I just started with, I had to learn how to become my own pimp. In a sense, I was really saying if I'ma get fucked by this world for what probably, then I ought to be doing this life shit the best way I can as a man who was a victim of circumstantial dominance. colonists from this new colony. But please tell me how I'm not really American. You can't figure out what brown culture I'm a part of, but swears he knows how I feel it gets from the communist side of the fence. That ain't the boy in the striped pajamas, but I brought some karma with some ammo just to blast my way up out of it. Kill every Nazi who would motherfucking polish it. Might have resistance against every force of philosophy claiming to be dominant over all of us. Anyway, my point is I'm more fucking American than any blue collar prick. Calling me spick for being born in a Methodist hospital in the South with both of my parents before it all went to shit. And for that I will carry my bag of the blame, but I never deserve holding on to it. And the final discussion is obvious. Love is just love, same sex or the opposite. It picking your own gender sounds like the cooler option. And it's just not for the children who are innocent and can't comprehend to acknowledge it. Bitch, I'm queer as a $2 bill and I'm not as pissed as some of you heterosexual conservatives gotta get. But some shit should never be brought up again by idea from the start of it, bitch. And if you would sit me a donut, I'ma get what I want out of this piece of shit. Word and watch it all burn to no opinions are left, and there's no market of rage baiting a sense of false confidence that would be left to bother with. Humanity without a government isn't people without any politics. And this end of the world deal is kinda hard to argue with when we are in Sodom and Gomorrah. Oh, the horror closer to toppling. A truth for the gamble when there's not a chip left to go bargain with. I welcome you bitches to the motherfucking apocalypse.